person. Anyway, this first poem, I performed it earlier this year and it's kind of come back around to be something important to me. So this is for women. 1. My nan. A woman so peaceful, she has spent her life working since the age of 14, where she worked at a till, nothing much, but the start of her journey. Whenever I step inside her house, I smell the cigarette smoke and it feels like home. She sits in that sofa, much older than I am, with her burgundy slippers and pastel clothing, smiling away. She is so kind that every time we visit, she gives us money, no more than £5 each. Mum always insists to keep it, save it for another day. But now, her days are spent. I grasp the clothing of hers and look at her fiver like I've never seen it before. 2. My gran, or as we call her, Granny Lynn. She brings the life to the party. She may be freshly retired, but that won't stop her from smiling. She lets me stay around if I'm around, and I never closes the door. She puts on her makeup to hide the parts that have aged past her love for music, just like she did in her Glastonbury days. She doesn't hide her heart. Her clothes are bright with flowing fabric that sways in the breeze as if it's still the 60s and 70s where her life was easy. I don't think she wanted to grow up. I don't know if she ever will. She's the cool gran that I want to be. 3. My mum, Danielle, or Dee for short. She is there for me like no one else. She sends me updates on my siblings, now that we're 4 hours apart. When we talk on the phone, I feel like I have too much to say, but I could never say enough. My mum is a tough lover. She knows how to wind me up, but reminds me it's all for fun. And when my friends are around, she'll put on a show. She is the best parent host. When my mum joined Facebook, she friended as many of my friends as I did. Keeps checking with me to see if I've seen their posts and see what I'm up to. We don't talk as much as we used to, but I'm working on that. 4. Me, the narrator of this story. Looking back over the last 3 years, I've watched these women change, illness and loss, things never spoken, just remembered. When great-granddad died, 4 women sat on the patio, 3 smokers and I, unsure what to say. I listened. In those hours of smoke and speaking, I had learned more about my family than in the years before. I realised that the luck I have to have great-grandparents to joke that when my friend calls, it's a boy called Charlie, and it's not even Charlie, it was a friend called Abby. It was very confusing. In that moment, I realised I have strong women in my family, and that will keep me going and being the next in line of strong women. Thank you. So, Uni Slam happened a while back for Bathurst University. Didn't get in the team. That's cool. I was the shortest poem of the night, and I take that as an accomplishment more than anything else. And I have one of our friends' boyfriends very nicely sent a message basically saying, I'm not an edgy poet. And I took that as, I write circles. And I wrote a pun poem, and I'm very sorry for all the puns that are involved, but at the same time, I'm not sorry at all. So this poem is called Edgy Circles. My poetry has no corners, nothing to jab your heart, no sharp point to pique your interest, no political stance to sharpen your knowledge. My poetry is edgeless. I keep my cards close to my chest. I don't cut the silence with hard-hitting points. I write in circles, go around the issue and spiral back to the start. I bounce between ideas. I like the curve of my words, how they roll off the tongue and spin in my mind. I watch the words turning, spinning like a coin. I hold their smooth sides in my hands, place them on the ground, and roll them to you. Thank you.